What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today I want to talk about the power of words. Now, a lot of people made that expression, but I know a lot of people don't fully understand what that means, the power of words, and what kind of effect that words have on the environment. Now, words are simply codified ideas to express a thought. Okay? When you say a word, you are expressing a particular thought, a particular idea to an individual group of people. Okay, so for example, when someone may say, I'm getting on the bus. Now, people just may say that I'm getting on the bus and don't really think about it. But we really think about what is being said. I am getting on the bus. That's actually incorrect. If you want to properly convey the idea to someone that you are traveling, you would say, I'm getting in the bus. Okay? You're sitting on the chair in a bus. Now, people may say, well, what's the big deal, man? It's just words. I mean, you know what I mean. Sorry about that. I had a little pause for a minute, but back to what I'm saying. Now, when people say, well, Chris, look, words are just words, man. You know what I mean when I say it. I mean, you know what I mean, but here's the thing. Would you rather me guess what you're thinking, or would you rather me know exactly what you're thinking? And the best way for me to know exactly what you're thinking is by using the proper words. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Many years ago, before I was married, I used to use the term girlfriend. You know, that's my girlfriend, all that stuff. And as I got older, I started to realize, you know what? I need to change my thought process. Right? I need to change how I think. I need to change how I view the world. I said, okay, well, what's the quickest way I can do that? I said, well, I started by using the words that I choose to use. Okay, my word choice. I can take care of that. I said, okay, well, from this point forward, I will never use the term girlfriend. I said, well, I asked myself, excuse me, well, why not? Why not use the term girlfriend? I said, well, I see myself as a young man or a man, right? I said, well, there are words that contrast. You have up, down, left, right, girl, boy, man, woman, husband, and wife, so forth and so on, right? I said, well, if I see myself as a man, or what I'm striving to be, a man, I don't want to look for a girl, okay? Because not only does girl or man denote biology, but also denotes maturity, okay? And now I'm talking about your body, I'm talking about your mental state. Like, it's the difference between male and manhood. Okay, the difference between, womanhood and, being a female. Different. Okay? Female and male are species. Man and woman are mental states. Okay? So if I said I wanted to change my mind, change my thought process, the best way to do it is for me to change the words that I use to express that. I need to exchange everything. So I said, well, I'm not going to use the term girlfriend. If I see myself as a man or becoming a man, I can no longer use the term girlfriend because the maturity levels are different. Man is above boy. Woman is above girl. Girls date boys. Women date men. Right? I said, okay, well, if that's the case, I need to just do it across the board. I need to really be meticulous about my word choice. So it leads me to, they say think before you speak. I've always thought that, but I really just honed in on it, on that thought. Just think before you speak. Slow down. Make sure you think first. That way, whatever you're trying to say can be conveyed properly. And therefore, if you convey your message properly, there's no room for interpretation. And if there's ever misunderstanding, it's not on my part. It's on the person to whom I'm speaking. Okay, so When you know the power of words, when you know what effect they can have, you know that certain words can evoke certain emotions. Like if somebody were to say, if somebody would say the word nigger in a crowd, people gonna look around and say, okay, who said that? Who said that? And depending on who hears it, you can get a different emotional response. Because the word is a word, is meaningless in and of itself. People have given it meaning and intention. Okay? People have given it meaning and intention. Or if you hear somebody say bitch, bitch, which by definition is a female dog, female canine. But that word has transformed from a female dog to sometimes describing a woman. Okay? A female human. So the question is, how does that resonate? Because two women can say, no, bitch, oh, girl, bitch, you know, all that stuff. But if somebody else says it, that's not part of that, group, and use that term, it can be a different story. So see, the power of words. People invent words, and people also invent the power behind words. Okay. So when someone says, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me," I used to believe that, but until when you start seeing people being called certain things, and then it resonates with them in different ways. Okay, well, names can hurt. Words can hurt. Words can uplift. Somebody can say a speech and send people to war, like in Shakespeare. Mark Anthony, he screamed out, "Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war." And when people speak, like an orator, someone who speaks professionally, they can say words that can rile a crowd up. They can get people to either go to war or to do something positive. Okay? They can say words. Preachers, the perfect example. A preacher can say words that gives the people a sense of hope. Okay? They can say words that can make you think. A teacher can say words to make you think. So there's a lot of power in words. Because people invent words. Okay? People give words meaning. And when a person says a certain word with a certain conviction, you can get a different result. Depending on what the word is and depending on how the word is used, you can get a whole range of results that contradict each other. Okay, so just understand the power of words and what they really mean, and know that when you speak, when I speak, when we all speak to each other, when we all communicate, I won't just say speak because you can use say words through your hands, sign language. So when you communicate, understand the power of communication. But for this particular subject, the power of words and the meaning of words. Learn the origin of words. Learn where a word came from, so you can say, okay, well, I'm using this word in its original sense. So when I say this word, I'm not taking it out of context. When I say this word in this particular context, I know exactly what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. Now, if you don't understand, I can educate you, or you can be educated on that, and then you can say, okay, well, I now know what you mean. So there's no misunderstanding. So the power of words is essential. Communication is key. Well, the first rule of communication is, what are you saying? The second rule is, how are you saying it? Okay, so is that now what you say is how you say it. Well, it's actually both. Is what you say and how you say it in combination that gives that person the power and influence of those words to the masses. Okay, so understand the power of words. Use your words wisely, and they'd always say, make your words sweet, because you never know when you have to eat them again. Okay? Peace.